Man, Kid Rock's got everyone tripping off if Bad Bunny's gonna pull up to the Super Bowl halftime show rocking a dress or not, when lo and behold, there's some kind of meteor or whatever this is shaped like Bad Bunny's butt plug on a course straight for Earth. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Obviously, that's a joke. I think that's a meme someone made up, but it's pretty funny, man. And side conversation before we carry on with all this Independence Day sci-fi-ish that we're talking about. Whatever happened to that situation at the Bad Bunny residency concert? Did y'all hear about that? Where a tourist got bodied. He just went out to Puerto Rico, I believe it was, for a show. He wanted to go to Bad Bunny show and got bodied, and they turned the whole rough, tough hood into a tourist destination over there. That was a wild story. That's been kept out of the news, man. Bad Bunny, larger than life. They try to sway the headlines in his favor, I guess. But this is a side conversation. What I really want to talk to y'all about is this 3-Eye Atlas thing. Have you guys heard about this? We had the aliens in Vegas in them dude's backyard. First, they wanted to talk all to the news. Then after the Men in Black tapped in with them, they were terrified to speak to the news. Then we had the Miami Mall incident where it was supposedly fireworks and kids fighting. And now, or wait, I forgot one. Then there was the drones in New Jersey all over the place. And now we got this situation.
Now, as we speak, 3-Eye Atlas, an enormous glowing object the size of Manhattan, is speeding toward Earth on what appears to be a planned, coordinated trajectory. It's going so fast that you could fly from New York to Los Angeles in just 1 minute. Now, conventional scientists say that it's just a comet. Of course they're going to say that. But it's doing things that comets just don't do. No comet we've ever seen. So what is it? Joining us now to answer that question, Harvard astrophysicist Dr. Avi Loeb. But Dr. Loeb, I want to start with you. October 3rd is an important date in this 3-Eye Atlas saga. Why is today so important, and what are we now learning about this thing?
For a simple reason, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And we are about to get the highest resolution images of 3-Eye Atlas when it comes within 29 million kilometers from Mars. There are several orbiters, one that was deployed by NASA around Mars, and it has a camera. This camera is called HiRISE that will be able to resolve 3-Eye Atlas with a 30 kilometer per pixel resolution. So we will learn much more about it in the coming days, and hopefully the data will be out soon. Science is fun because we can learn from evidence. So far there are 7 anomalies of this unusual object. The size is very large. It's larger of all the size of Manhattan Island, about 1,000 times more massive than the previous interstellar comet, about 33 billion tons, at least that mass. There was a jet coming out of this object towards the sun. Unlike a cometary tail that usually goes away from the sun, there was an unusual chemical composition containing mostly nickel without iron. There was a polarization of light never seen before for comets, and the trajectory of 3-Eye Atlas is aligned with the plane of the planets around the sun. The arrival time was fine-tuned to come very close to Mars today, and later to Jupiter and Venus. And also I noticed that the arrival direction of 3-Eye Atlas was coincident with the direction from where we got the most powerful radio signal back in 1977 that was called the WOW signal, still unresolved.
So take all the scientific mumbo jumbo out of it from the Harvard educated physicist or whatever, and I'm not really understanding what's going on here, man. We got a camera up there taking pictures of it. Again, it's just a joke. It doesn't really look like Bad Bunny's butt plug, or does it? And then it's crazy to come and find out, I guess, when it's going to be closest to the Earth or closest to the sun is like the day before Halloween. We're going to have a extraterrestrial spooky Halloween season this year. But from what I'm seeing, when you research into this thing, what's out there, they're saying it's not actually going to hit Earth or land on Earth or come to Earth. It's just passing through our solar system or something like that, and it really deems there's no threat, is what some of the information saying. I can't call it with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I always share with y'all, I don't claim to be a genius or whatever. I'm just a regular dude talking about all the news topics and crazy ish going on in the world and in the blogosphere with y'all. But the news runs wild with this. People are, researching it, linking it to Egyptian hieroglyphics that have something to do with this. Something pretty crazy about this is Grok, Twitter's new AI fact-checking machine that you can use, and is for the most part pretty accurate. Like, go on Twitter at Grok, ask it some ish that you're really up on and feel confident in the information being righteous or not, and you'll see like, okay, Grok seems to be pretty on point. I ain't saying it's perfect, it flux up at times, but it won't answer any questions about this. This individual tagged Grok like motherfucker, and Grok will not respond at all. I've never seen that. Grok will answer you about some dumb bullish. Grok will answer you and tell you, I can't speak about this. Grok will answer you and say, I won't answer that kind of question or whatever. Like, if you mess around with it in different ways, it typically will respond. Grok will not answer about this at all. I find that earth shattering. But obviously this is a whole topic of UFOs, UAP or whatever, aliens and everything is a touchy, tricky subject that people feel a lot of different ways about. Obviously, I know this, and I don't know what to make of it, what to think of it. Do you guys believe in this stuff? Do you believe that if there was something out there, we would have deeper proof about it now? Or are you one of the people that believe that there is proof out there, but the world is kept in the dark about it all? Do you believe that this is a distraction? A lot of people are talking about that. We can't get the app files, but we can get this. This is the big distraction. And I know there's many people for years that you could take back to the Behold a Pale Horse book by William Cooper, who claims that these things do exist and the powers that be have been in contact with them and know them, but it's kept from the public. And when it is used and implemented someday with society, it will be used falsely to, and again, this is just theories, different things we're going over, y'all, to get people to follow in line with some kind of big plan that's going on. And I don't know what to make of any of it or think of any of it, but I just seen this jumping off in the news and was like, man, this is some crazy ish right here. Or is it not? Because like I said, when you check into it, these guys are maybe just trying to get some ratings or some traction or whatever. I don't know, but they had the Harvard guy on there. I mean, he's got to know something with the Harvard education, right? But the powers that be or whatever, the info that gets out is saying like, nah, man, it ain't coming to Earth, but it'll be close to us. But I don't know. I don't know what to make of it all. So let's get the convo going about this. What say you? What's your reaction? Your feeling? Tap in, come talk with me, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for updates. But for real, guys, don't be shy. School me up. If there's some shit I'm truly missing, anyone new out there, this is the place to get the conversation going, because I want to know. So do the other people that tap in, I believe.